Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people reveal the top scandal in their families. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Biological father and grandfather were serial cheats. I was always told they whored around, but after I joined a DNA and ancestry service and saw 42 half aunts and uncles and 20 half siblings, it really sunk in. They were both military, so you can track where they were located based on the birthdays of the kids. 42 half aunts, 20 half siblings. Yo! The both of them, that's crazy. He really passed down the cheating genes. My dad slept with my pregnant sister's fiance. That's how we found out they were actually both gay. That's wild. Huh? So that just ruined everything, the whole family basically. I'm just confused though, like why the pregnant sister's fiance though? Like if the dad wanted to decide this is the time that he wants to come out and let everyone know, why do it with your kid's fiance? Like what, after all these years he couldn't hold back himself? The temptation was so strong with the sister's fiance. Like what happened? You literally built a whole family. My aunt was a hoarder and none of us had ever been in her house. We had suspected for years that she was a lesbian, but it never confirmed. This was my grandfather's sister, so she was born around 1913. They were also very Southern and very Baptist, not exactly a coming out friendly generation or environment. She was more than a little bit weird, but in a fun way. She was always hilarious to be around and would crack jokes that made other family members clutch the pearls. She was a world traveler with her friend and never had kids. Her friend, who we also never met, was her sole beneficiary, along with the cat rescue. It was always sad to us that she never felt comfortable sharing her life with us, but I think that generation just never really felt comfortable. She died very unexpectedly after falling in the shower in the early 90s, and my mum and some of her cousins went to clean her home out. While they were there, they were going through pictures to figure out which ones her siblings might want, and came across thousands of pictures of penises. Not real life ones, but zoomed in ones from statues, paintings, etc., all from around the world. My aunt had zoomed into just the penis on all the art. They could find no other pictures of the full piece of art. So for instance, there was the David, but only his penis. No picture of the whole statue in its entirety that they could find. My mum and her cousins spent a full day having so much fun, laughing their asses off, drinking wine, and trying to figure out to what piece of art around the world that the penis belonged to. This was pre-Google, so they had to try and do it from memory. One of the cousins still has the photos and apparently turned it into a board game of sorts that she plays with friends. That's so funny! Do you think, like, she thought about it, but the aunt was like, when I die, you guys are gonna find all of these pictures. That's actually so good. Like the humor in it. I mean, it really sounds like the aunt lived her life, okay? Like lived her life to the fullest and had no regrets. I like that. But seriously, I'm so glad that this generation is totally okay with being single, staying single forever. Like, good stuff, okay? Because imagine being born back in the days and then you're just shunned for not having a husband or something. Like, it's like a shame that you don't have a partner. My cousin, at the time in her 20s, married a guy in his 40s who came with an adult kid, a son, 18 at the time, from a previous relationship. My cousin pumped out a couple kids with this man. A couple years passed, my cousin is caught in bed with her husband's adult son, now in his mid-20s, while my cousin was in her 30s. Cousin and husband divorce. Cousin keeps custody of their children. Cousin keeps seeing the adult son of her ex-husband. Couple years pass, they pump out a few kids. The dude is now a stepfather to his own half-siblings, and his own biological kids are half-siblings to his own half-siblings. We don't talk about my cousin anymore. How does that even work? What's the family tree like? So what do they even call each other? A distant uncle was screwing his nephew's wife. They got caught. Married a couple years later. She had 2 kids. Uncle has 2 kids. The kids are now step-siblings and cousins at the same time. So similar to, what the hell? After doing a DNA test, a family member found out he had different dad to his siblings. Since his mother had passed away, he asked his aunt, who seemed perplexed that she never told him. Turns out she had an affair with a firefighter, also long dead. He was more amused than upset by the whole thing. Yo, okay. You know what? I feel like this happens more than expected, right? But the secret is just always going to be taken to the grave. So my biological father had an affair with my mother's best friend and our neighbor. Later in my life, he wrote a self-help book about parental alienation, blaming his kids for his mistakes. Huh? His kids? Blaming his own kids? Oh. Oh, maybe you should look in the mirror. My uncle was in love with and sleeping with his first cousin while my uncle was married. During that affair, his wife got pregnant. My uncle didn't want his lover cousin to find out, so he made his wife get an abortion. So his freaking cousin who was having sex with wouldn't know he had still been sleeping with his wife. He made his wife get an abortion just so he can satisfy his cousin? That's nasty! My two first cousins had a kid together after a drunken encounter in high school. This was 25 years ago. Kid turned out perfectly normal. They didn't have any more children, but they did end up raising the kid together as a normal family and are basically married. We don't really talk about it. I say all these stories are just like, How many cousins do it with each other, man? Seriously. That's nasty. My aunt divorced her husband. When I was young, I was told it's because he cheated on her. A couple years ago, I learned that wasn't the whole truth. My aunt came home one day and found him with her teenage daughter, his stepdaughter, lounging in the bedroom, sharing a joint, in nothing but their underwear. Because this all happened before I was born, I didn't even know I had an extra cousin on that side of the family. So her husband was sleeping with her own kid? That's nasty, man. Not me, but my friend. Turns out he screwed his stepmother and his dad screwed my friend's girlfriend. He and dad haven't spoken in 6 years. I've been waiting for this question. So they just got revenge on each other kind of thing? Like, what's going on, man? You slept with my wife? I'm gonna sleep with your girlfriend. Oh. Okay. My dad cheated on my mum with her best friend, so they divorced. Then my dad proceeded to date the woman he cheated with for 4 years, but then they break up. Then the woman marries my dad's best friend. Dad meets a new woman, and now the two couples are best friends and swing together. Meanwhile, my mum offed herself. That's sad. And these guys don't even feel bad. They literally still see each other and they're still best friends. That's messed up. That is messed up. His dad effed his girlfriend and got caught by his mother. They got divorced. My friend got back together with his girlfriend, married her and got her pregnant. Since then, he never spoke with his dad again. Never understood how he could forgive his girlfriend, but not his dad. I kind of get that though. I think it's easier to forgive someone that you feel like could betray you. Do you know what I mean? But you feel like your parents should never betray you. So it's way harder to forgive your parents for something that they did when they shouldn't have done it ever. But I feel like in relationships, cheating happens. You would kind of expect it, but just hope for it to never happen if you get in a relationship. But you feel like your parents should never, ever, ever, ever try to, do something with your partner. That's why. And also what the dad did just ruined his whole family, right? Because when he did this, he ruined the relationship with his son and his wife. But yeah, I'm not saying he should have forgiven his girlfriend, because why would you forgive your girlfriend for that? But I think it's easier to forgive his girlfriend than his dad. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!